It's that ideal. It's the values that we hold that have us here, that have us come out and part with the money to have breakfast together with a bunch of people that we rarely see. Or when we see once in a while, it's a sweaty handshake and a hello and a smile, and then we see one another again at another event. But we're all partisans. We're all hopeful that our action together will translate into public policy, where the respect for human dignity is enshrined. We have an elected National Board of Directors, and that National Board of Directors meets regularly, and they're made up of Republicans from every state. But one thing that's important is you understand that we're chartered by the RNC, and we work in every state with the local Republican Party. To do what? To look for conservative Republican candidates, because we believe that without a conservative message, the Republican Party has got a tough job trying to delineate and draw a contrast between the Democrats and Republicans. That's what the Republican Assembly tries to do, preserve the Republican Party by working to help it hone a message that draws a clear contrast between the Democrats and their tax and spend policies, and we Republicans who believe in self-reliance and personal responsibility. Ronald Reagan's life story, as Lincoln's does, reflects for us the heartland values of self-reliance and personal responsibility, the primacy of family, and the appreciation of and the divine dignity of human life. Our nation now pines for. The voters here in the Commonwealth are looking for a leader, a real leader, who will call out these heartland values from within the American people, reminding us again, as did Ronald Reagan, of the obviously inherent greatness of the American spirit. If we can again find this greatness, this confidence, this vision from within our collective national memory, we won't have to carelessly hang our heavy destiny as a nation on the brittle and hollow euphemisms of hope and change. So I say, as did Eric, God save the Commonwealth, and God bless America. Thank you.
Alan, that was very good. By the way, Abraham Lincoln goes by another name during the day. It is day now, but other days. Frank Marino, that was his real name, okay? Let's thank Frank. I think Alan touched upon this subject briefly, but it's worth driving it home. And it's called inspiration by our leaders. Who can truly say that they wake up one morning in the past 2 years and say to themselves, gee, I've been inspired by Deval Patrick today? Who can say that? Come up here. Okay, I thought so. I certainly hope so, and I think I can speak for many of us here, if not all, that the next governor of Massachusetts, a Republican governor of Massachusetts, will have the opposite effect. We will wake up and say, gee, I'm inspired by what the governor had to say today, and I can go for that, yes. And maybe together we can then say yes. Together we can. We can't say that now. Lastly, before I bring on the next speaker, I want to introduce 3 people here which I failed to introduce earlier. They're not politicians yet. They're not activists yet. They're not perhaps adults yet. But there is a reason why I want to introduce them. The first one is Eva Ovalle. Please stand up. Please give her a warm round of applause. There is a reason. Alex Georgiou, please stand up. I only introduce him because he's my son. And Yasmin, who is going to come up again to inspire us with her great voice. Why do I introduce these young people? Please, I encourage you. Every event that you go to, bring one young person with you. If there's another young person here and I don't see them, please stand up and introduce yourself. There is one. Please introduce yourself. Please give David a warm round of applause. Yes. Please introduce him. Scott Conway.
Scott Conway is on Senator DeSay's staff. He's going to be running at large for the school committee in Melrose in November, and I hope we can all be there for Scott.
An extra round of applause, please. Politics is a learned art. The earlier you start, the better off you'll be. Please grab a nephew, a son, a daughter, a friend of a friend, and bring them to events such as these. Please, this is the way you build future political leadership. You don't build it by allowing them to play PlayStation 24 hours a day. You bring them to events like this, they are inspired by people that they hear, they get involved in meaningful things, things that make a difference in people's daily lives. And these people, the people that I've introduced earlier, the representatives, the senator, the state committee people, the city councilors, these are the people that make a difference in our lives. PlayStations, games, Little League, Pop Warners, they are distractions. But this is where real life is.